Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike. I am the Bowtie RN. It's been quite some time since I put out a video. A lot of reasons behind that. One, I've just been busy. Two, I kind of got into fountain pens, so I've been kind of playing with fountain pens more, and I've been working on the different razors and such. I do have a bunch of straight razors that I do want to get out and get those honed up and cleaned up and used, but that'll be coming someday soon, I hope. Currently, they're still in a box, but I'll be open them up soon. The other reason I kind of just got away from the Instagram, the videos, the YouTube, the Facebook is it just seemed like there's so many people, so many other users were becoming really just kind of being mean to each other, kind of being sarcastic and attacking each other in both on Instagram and on Facebook. And I didn't want to be any part of it. I got into the hobby, one, for fun, and two, to kind of learn my working in front of a camera and kind of stop being camera shy. So it really wasn't benefiting me any. I'm still getting my shaves. I'm still getting the straight razor shaves, the regular safety razors, the single edges, still getting all the shaves. But I think the only forum that I've really seen that's really being very respectful of each other is the Shaving Cadre. ShavingCadre.com really is kind of, I'm sure everyone has a bunch of different personal views on life, on religion, on politics, on all kinds of different things. But they do get together and just comment on whatever the topic is of the day and do it in a respectful and a nice, calm manner. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. I've been reading the forums. I haven't been posting on them, but I've just been reading them and kind of staying with that. But back to the video for today. I had a video a long time ago where I reviewed the Pearl razor, the Pearl hammer with the open comb base plate, and I do prefer a more aggressive razor, so I really haven't even used the closed comb or the regular safety bar base plate. So I've actually got that today. If you saw it in the thumbnail for the video, I had one of my viewers, thank you very much for reaching out to me. He did ask me if I could do a quick review of this one as well. So I've got the open comb review out there, and I figured I'd go ahead and use a closed comb. I didn't want to worry about having to pull out the same brush, the same soap or anything, but I kind of went towards one of my current favorites, and that's the Hench Classics and Company, the Brilliantly Broken Man, the homage to Van Gogh. Nice dark pour, and you see, I can probably tell from the way my soap looks, I do scoop it and lather that up in a bowl. Today I went ahead and used my Simpson's Trafalgar 2, so it lathers up really well. I really get to the point of I keep adding more and more and more and more water, and it really doesn't break this lather. It works well for me, so if I kind of pull it up, I've got a nice lather there. All right. I did just have a shower a little bit ago, but my face has dried off since the shower. I went ahead and worked up my lather so I wouldn't have to do all that on video. That being said, I'll go ahead and get the face a little bit wet. I haven't decided to go bougie and get that mister. This works for me. I got it at, I think it was at Target or Target in the travel section for like, I don't know, $1 or $2. It works well for me. All right, get that lather on the face. So today I'm working on about 3 days worth of growth. So we'll see how the Pearl hammer does. If you've not tried this soap, it's one of my favorite ones. I do tend towards the cologne-based rather than the barbershops. I have a couple of the barbershops, and I'll use them just for the quality of the soap rather than the scent. This one I use for both the quality and the scent. It's one of my favorites. Hench Classics Company, PAA. There's a bunch of other manufacturers out there that are doing a good job. Even being said, I've seen a couple of the small manufacturers have been attacking people that just did reviews, and really they're doing honest reviews and their opinions, and they stated it was their opinion, and they weren't attacking, but they just gave their personal opinion and what they liked and what they didn't like. So I don't know. The community seems to got a little bit too unfriendly for a little while. I'm hoping it's going to go back. Maybe going into the new year, someone will have some New Year's resolution is to just be kind to each other and just let everyone go. If you disagree with someone, you disagree with them. Let it go. Not a big deal. All right. Like I said, the Pearl Hammer, very, very heavy razor, but I like that. Biggest reason I like it is once it's against the face, you don't have to put any pressure at all. In fact, if it's too aggressive for you, you might want to actually back it off a little bit. But I do like to do the sides in the front mirror. If you ask me, I haven't actually used this razor before, but it's actually pretty calm. I'm removing quite a bit of stubble. See quite a bit in there. We'll see how it does overall, but very comfortable against the skin. We'll find out a little more on pass 2 and 3. So I found that the more aggressive a razor is, on the first pass, if it's been 2 or 3 or 4 days, it really is my favorite. And to me, it's a lot more comfortable. Because you have that slightly larger blade gap. And allows you to really get that hair off the face. I'm using a Gillette Platinum today. First use. One of my favorite blades. I've been using it since I got into wet shaving, so it's just one of my favorites. I honestly think I could probably go to work like that if I had to. I don't think I could. I think by the 4 or 5 o'clock, I would have that shadow and be a little bit inappropriate for work, but really nice shave. Very efficient. If you've watched my videos before, I do have a little skin abnormality right there, that mole, or I really don't know what it is. Dermatologist says it's a sign of getting old, so I guess I'm officially old. But every now and then the razor does take off the side of that a little bit, so don't be surprised if it does today. It's not the razor's fault, it's just my uneven face. All right, pass 2. Again, with the Pearl Hammer with the safety bar, or some people call it a closed comb, I guess. Feedback on this one, definitely a lot less. Feedback on the first pass, that was a lot. A little nip there, it looks like. Another spot I get myself quite a bit when I use safety razors. I don't know why, but when I use a straight razor, I don't seem to get that. Or even if I have a single edge that uses like the feather style blade. It seems to do a lot better too. I don't tend to nick myself very often with those. I am nicking myself with this one, so maybe it is a little more aggressive than I thought it was. Still feels nice and comfortable against the face. A little bit down in here. I don't really feel any up on my upper face, but we'll go ahead and do that again. Do 3 passes. I got plenty of soap left over, so. And I do like to, after the shave's done, I go ahead and wash my face again with the soap and get it up even in the beard and the mustache. So I get that little bit of extra smell out of it. Smells good, so why not? All right, last pass. Some people say I got a really weird pattern of shaving, and the only reason I do it shave like this is because I got a weird growth pattern. The hair on my neck grows this direction, so I kind of have, against the grain is going this direction for me. So it took me a little while to figure that out and figure out the best way to do it. But now it works well for me. So no discomfort with this razor. Very comfortable razor. It's definitely on the efficient side. It's probably, if I had to compare it to, like if I took my 109 and opened it up all the way, my Gillette 109 adjustable. It's definitely not as aggressive as like the Sterling Hyper Aggressive or even the Sterling Standard. I love that razor. I actually prefer the Hyper Aggressive plate with that one. But it's nice. I've not used the Rockwell 6S, so I really can't compare it, but I think a combination of the open comb and then this closed comb, if you're gonna be changing plates halfway through a shave, I think that's what I would probably do, is I'd use the open comb for the first pass, and then I'd switch to the regular safety bar for the rest of the shave. And probably, honestly, even just do a 2-pass. I think I could have very easily gotten away with the 2-pass shave on this one. But I want to go ahead and use all that soap and show what a 3-pass would look like. You kind of see how it would feel on the face. Don't feel any irritation. We'll go ahead and grab that Allen block and see what it says. I do like to wet my Allen block more than wet my face. Kind of do both. Super smooth. I do have a little bit of tingling down here and over here. So if you're looking for a super comfortable or super just a razor that's just not very aggressive, not very, I say not very efficient, but if a razor that's just really soft on the face, really gentle, I probably wouldn't go for this one. If you like a more efficient or slightly more aggressive razor, I would definitely go for this one. Be careful about the weight of the razor coming against the face. If you push at all on top of the extra weight, then it's really going to dig into your skin, and probably not a good idea to do that. So no real stinging anymore, just a little bit here and here, but that's kind of a common thing when I use a safety razor. Straight razors, I don't get that. I do generally only let that sit for another 20 or 30 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and clean that off and rinse it off. All right, as far as that goes, if I had to grade that razor, I'd say a little more on the aggressive side, so like a Gillette Fat Boy on like 5 or 6, or even the Slim, about the same. So I like it. It's a good razor for me. I do prefer the open comb. I like it a little more aggressive, and I think it's actually a little bit, I've not cut myself since I've been using the open comb with that one. All right. As a normal, anyone have any questions, any comments, put them in the section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If anyone else wants me to go through one of my other razors or go through one of my razors and compare it to another one, I've got plenty of them, and we can go ahead and get those done and put those out. Other than that, have a great weekend, or really it's Sunday, so great next weekend and great rest of today, and have a good week. Great shaves, everybody.